out in that.
Good evening, YouTube. Welcome back to Play the Hits. Welcome back to Play... Where I'm getting a nice echo. There we go. How you doing tonight, Nick?
Oh, I can't complain. You know, I almost picked this game up on the Steam sale recently.
You know. Look, I know, and I'm sorry, but if I don't do it, I'm gonna...
Oh, you did? Okay, that's awesome. Sorry, I'm remembering the controls. I'm like, why won't she say anything?
No, I didn't. I said I was tempted, but goodness, I wouldn't want to jump ahead in the story.
Right.
Don't look at me.
So, remind me, where'd we leave off last time?
Actually, I think right now we're about to repeat a part because apparently it didn't autosave after we solved that, like, demon quiz. So, I mean, fortunately we're right here, so we're only looking at about 4 minutes of lost time, but, yeah.
What is she? Is this just like a game?
Well, at least now you can answer your question as to whether or not the game is rigged.
Oh yeah, that's right, we'll have a second chance at actually doing the quiz, won't we?
Well, my money's on yes.
Is this going out, or...
I love how I can never tell if the audio distortions are the game or just Discord.
No, it is definitely the game in this case.
Please tell me it's like a known thing teenagers here do or something.
I really have no idea.
Well, you really couldn't just say your friends do this for my own peace of mind.
All right.
High in the Cascade Mountains of Washington, the Navy opens the world's largest radio transmitter. Its 1 million watts can flash a message around the
So how's your
world
week
in a
going,
tenth
Nick?
of a second.
Oh, I
Hey, kids,
can't complain. Did you pick up anything interesting on the previous Steam summer sale?
I got a few decent things. Yakuza, Resident Evil 4 HD,
This is going to tell the
Cosmic Star
board
Heroine.
a lot about what can be expected of you in
Yeah,
the
there were
future.
some decent items that I was looking forward to.
How many questions will
Yeah,
you
I was
be able to
surprised.
get
I'd
in the
spent
allotted
more money
time?
on that one sale than I have, like, the last couple of years combined. I was surprised.
Nice. Yeah, there were some good ones. I saw you're playing Dark Souls Remastered.
It was $4
What is the
bucks.
name of the
Sweet.
school you are
Have I
standing
played through it 5 times already? Yes. Was it $4?
Like a
Eh,
classroom?
in? 8.
I thought it was just...
why not?
U.S. Army Radio Communications School.
That's the stuff, Charlie.
Okay, cool. So
Now you're
we can
sweet.
apparently get them correct.
It all goes into your final rating. You want to get a
Interesting.
good rating, don't you?
Sure. Now, do you remember how many
Be a
died?
good soldier?
Why the hell would we want to be a good soldier?
A lot. I
It
remember
was
that.
like, was it 85?
It was some absurd number, like 76.
Yeah, I wasn't counting on doing this a second time. Shit. I would have actually cheated.
They didn't care.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh boy.
What is going on?
Okay, now remember,
It's opposite
Control.
land, yeah.
yes.
Just keep the pointer on the button. Question 2. What did the communications officers at Fort Milner call codes?
Cookies.
10.
Left is right, right is left. So,
You call codes
there we go.
cookies?
There. Now you're
Oh, I always thought I had thought that was so funny when you messed that up the first time. Of course they were giving you an easy one.
Right?
No. I mean, like any job, right?
like anything. Right.
Freaking out, Nick.
We are an island race.
Oh, they still possess him. That's
Through all
nice.
our times, the sea has ruled our brains.
Oh, so it's like Fallout. Your choices really don't matter.
Yeah. Where everything is made up and the points don't
One
matter.
last round and you've cleared your exam.
Alright, now we have to do an Irish jig, Nick.
How many officers died in the sinking of the USS Kanaloa?
Not
85, right?
yes.
9.
85?
Correct.
Cool.
Oh, okay. Well, you
Men
got
and
all of
women
them right.
died on the USS Kanaloa. 85 officers, 12 passengers.
I wonder if this will affect, like, their dialogue after we're done. I mean, he's still not looking too great.
It would be rather disappointing.
Just another
Yeah.
fact among many.
Oh, he's not, like, floating and levitating and whatnot. He's just kind
Yeah,
of
but-
having a moment.
I don't know. I kind of enjoyed watching Jonas suffer.
Right? Watch, they kill him. You did a little too well. Oh, right.
Oh, yeah. I knew you had to do some sort of radio thing here. Yeah, I forgot this was Clear Channel, the game.
Welcome to Clear Channel Radio, where we play the hits with demons.
So, is Bloomington as ridiculously hot as it is over here?
Yeah, we've been in the 90s. Oh, there he goes. Yeah, we've been in the 90s the last few days.
I remember complaining about there being too much rain at one point. Those were the days.
Yeah, that's right. We went from, like, all the rain to no rain.
Which is pretty much what I expected, but I don't like having to water the garden every day.
Right. Yeah, it is a drag. So, Nick, speaking of Bloomington, when are you coming to Bloomington?
Whenever I have the time.
I was gonna say, there's, like, at least 3 new brews and about 4 new restaurants you have to try.
You know I don't drink, right?
United States submarine
I feel like we have this conversation a lot.
And then I end up buying you alcohol anyway.
Total side note, I had some extra money from my second job. Ended up buying stuff to make my own sushi.
Oh, really? How'd that go?
Yeah, really well. I was surprised.
Really?
Yeah, it's super easy. Just the only thing you really need that you don't think about is a really sharp knife.
Yeah, I've heard the rice is actually the most complicated part because to get it to the right stickiness and then to still be able to cut through without smushing it.
Yeah, I found that actually a serrated knife works better than a sharp one.
That makes sense.
No, I've got a rice cooker, darn it, and
So the
I'm gonna
rice
use
is
it
perfect.
for sushi.
I like how we just leave Jonas there.
What?
Figure his own shit
don't-
out.
That
We don't need
was
him.
Not fun.
Are you feeling better?
On a
Emote,
scale
damn it.
of 1 to the kid from Shining, how you doing right now, Jonas?
This has been United News, and thank you for listening.
Alright, well, I like how we just swept our complete and total failure from last time under the rug.
So it was completely irrelevant. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's get her and get out of here.
I'm gonna guess this
Or
isn't
use
the
radio
only
and get
one
out
of
here,
those
but
kind of puzzles
let's
for this
just get
game.
out of here.
It's probably like Until Dawn. No one's in any real danger till the halfway point.
Yeah, then they just start dropping like flies. Hey, look! I forgot, Tony the Tiger's there. They're undead.
You're adequate.
You're fucked. Thanks, Tony. What are you doing?
Okay, wow. Is this going to be one of these nights where Twitch comes in more clearly than Discord?
Oh, really?
Nothing can ever be simple.
No, of course not.
Wait a sec. No, that's the Nintendo Online Store e-page. Why'd that come up?
Interesting query.
No, my favorites are just too close to each other. All right,
gotcha.
let's see here.
Have you been playing a lot of your Switch?
I haven't played it since, oh goodness, Smash Ultimate, so like maybe last time was in January.
Oh, really?
Should I? Should I be?
Nothing in particular. I was just thinking. I'm doing a replay of Octopath Traveler since I didn't.
I mean, it's
really give it a.
It's a great little system. It's just there's really nothing exclusive to that I can't play on PC, which is my preferred platform.
That's true. Actually, speaking of Octopath, that did just come out for PC, didn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
So, apparently can't go that way anymore. I'm gonna try this again. Oh, there we go. Actually, I wonder.
So, speaking of, oh, well, anyways, no, I do definitely want to get Mario Maker 2, which seems absolutely delightful, but I grabbed enough stuff on the Steam sale to where it's like, oh, okay, you don't need to spend any more money for the foreseeable future.
Yeah, I've been hearing some good things about that.
Be still so as not to wake her.
Huh?
So Clarissa is now possessed. That's great. Gonna parkour our way up here. So besides Dark Souls Remastered, do you have any really dedicated projects right now?
Look at this.
I got, let's see, I got Celeste, which I heard great things about. Ritual of the Night.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about
A
Bloodstained.
couple others too.
You know, but
be honest.
None of the other ones were
Because
like
they
much
needed help, or
smaller.
did
Those
you
were the
come because
bigger
there was a
ones,
radio?
though.
Um,
Yeah,
Clarissa,
Bloodstain turned out to
wanna
be
hear it from Alex.
pretty much exactly what everybody had hoped for. It's
Well,
pretty much
I
as good
mean,
as you figured it possibly
yes,
could be.
we
It's
would've. We're not gonna
one of those
leave
rare
behind,
things where you
okay?
buy it and you
Very
get
good
exactly
point,
what you
Jonas,
want,
but
you know?
Yeah.
Watch out for that one.
I'm
But
only
this-
like 3
Speaking of
hours
the
in, but
radio,
yeah, it's pretty
where
much
is
just
it?
more
I don't know. I can't get it to do anything I want.
Order of Ecclesia.
Alex, wanna take
Okay,
a look
yeah,
at this?
that's kind of the vibe I was getting. The next major game purchase I'm making is the
this is
Link's
like a
Awakening
low
remake.
frequency thing. It's just
Yeah, they might have sold me on that with the Dungeon Maker. I mean, how there's not like a Mario Maker for Zelda is always
I kind of
boggled my
think
mind.
they're testing the waters with this.
Cross your fingers.
Oh boy.
Wait.
God damn it, Discord.
We already
Oh
did
wait,
this.
that was
You
the
already
game.
Clarissa!
Oh shit!
Can we cut her down with something?
Holy,
Clarissa? I would have swore she was in here.
better gone than dead.
Oh.
Huh.
Maybe this was the thing, the radio she was using. If we can get it
Huh,
to...
all
I
right.
mean, she got it to kind of work, so...
Yeah, it only broadcasts within a short space. It's not gonna do what we need it to.
Really? How do you know?
Jonas, we're in a loop.
This is weird.
Just, it's okay. Knock yourself out.
This is very odd.
Clarissa.
Clarissa,
Oh,
what
boy.
are you doing?
Hey, 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 hey! Oh shit!
Oh my god! Why would she do that?
Dude!
Why would we do anything,
Why would
Jonas?
she do that? We're not... It's not like we're...
She was like possessed. I just.
Well, at least we got rid of her.
This is. Jonas, this is so.
I kind of felt 5 protagonists was a bit
don't-
too much anyways.
And at least they got rid of the weakest Link right from the beginning.
I like how you had no choice in that either.
I'm kind of wondering if I fucked up. Like, was there something with the radio that I should do?
Or how to
You
tell
did
them
not get the blue key.
Yeah, right?
We have to round them up before anything.
Huh.
Before anything like this, like. I don't even know what happened here, Jonas. If
How do,
they're
come on,
thinking
how do you
Jonas
stop
is
something
saying-
like that?
Right?
We'll
And of course the body's gone.
figure it out. This is unbelievable.
Yep, body's
Wow.
gone.
There's no way she got up from that, right? Like, there's no way.
Wait, she's alive? How is?
I feel like we're being silent a lot, but I'm actually really into this right
No
now.
one could survive that. So
It's
why
a
isn't she
surprisingly
here?
fun little
This
game.
Isn't possible, cause
Let's just put a pin in ghosts and say, until evidence proves otherwise.
Huh.
well, regardless. Good news.
No, I think we've pretty well established the ghost at this
Yeah.
point.
Yeah, right?
See.
I'm pretty sure that's a given.
It's just a question of what kind of ghost. So far I'm leaning towards murder ghosts. Yeah, what the shit, dude? Also, it doesn't help that I'm experiencing a slight glitch with my controller, and it is constantly at a dull vibrate. Like, not like a massive
that's,
one, like impair my ability to play the
Well,
game,
guess
but
it's Ren time. Let's hope it's less eventful.
It will make it impossible to ever get through the ending of Until Dawn, however.
right, yeah. Oh man, that would suck in this game. Okay, so we're heading across the bridge to the relay point to save Ren. All right.
I really want you to save Ren. Hey, have we established where everybody on the island lives?
Just what they told. I think the only one that we're not sure about is what was her name, Nora,
Mm-hmm.
or Nona, something like that.
Oh, that's
Wait,
right.
Nona is Italian for grandma.
So wait, was the island abandoned, or is like everyone just asleep at this hour? Oh, well, ghost. Never mind.
The island is people. Wait, I fucked up.
Yeah, you're going the other way.
Or wait, do I go through the woods to the bridge stand? Actually,
Well,
I should
seeing
be
as
able
how
to-
you're going the,
Let's try
just
this
be able to
again.
go the exact opposite way, right?
Yeah, you'd think so. Let's. But I feel like there was a bridge up here that I could have gotten on. Yeah, right above me. So I need to go up.
Oh, okay.
Except how do I go up?
Well, that's where you entered this area from, wasn't it?
No,
Or am
I came in through down
misremembering?
here. Wait, nope. Here we go. I might be able to do this. Let's check. Take your time, guys. Not like anyone's life is at stake. But yeah, for, just kind of a teen narrative ghost story, this is doing it for me. I'm liking this.
I'm curious how long it is.
I looked it up. I've actually looked up all the games that I intend to play for Indian Summer, and we're at about the halfway point, so we're in good shape. But
oh, well, that's a nice kind of intimate pace then.
Yeah, it's about.
I hate
4 hours.
I hate when a game overstays its welcome.
Yeah, most people who. Oh, okay, that was why I can't go. All right, we do have to go the long way around. Yeah, most people who just went through like the main story and at kind of a leisurely pace clocked in about 4 hours. Of course, I just wasted a solid couple of minutes, but...
Well, the first hour was all exposition anyways.
That's right. So yeah, as far as the end of this year goes, for me it's pretty much like Zelda and catching up on a bunch of other games that I had backlogged, particularly Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I'm planning on finally getting more into now that Red Dead is done.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of people say good things about Odyssey, specifically in that it's the least Assassin's Creed-esque game, which makes it the best Assassin's Creed, or something.
That's generally how it goes, yeah. But no, I actually...
No, I'm being quite serious. I mean, that's what most people have said, because
Right.
it breaks so many of the...
conventions, yeah.
Go on.
But yeah, I ended up playing it in fact, I set aside... Red Dead 2 for quite a while when I first picked that up because I got so into it. And then I was like, no, I've really got to finish Red Dead 2 because I really love that game and I don't want to put it aside for like 30 hours and then come back and not remember what I was doing. So with Assassin's Creed Odyssey, I'm actually a solid like 10 to 12 hours in it, and it is very good. Okay, we're going to the woods.
It's a bit of a long game too, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like full RPG length. It is not short.
Bit of a side note.
Didn't realize just how much woods there were. This is like
oh, neither did I,
genuine
Jonas.
Forest.
Yeah, it's like, what, 20 square miles or something?
Oh,
It's
good.
half the island.
Yeah, I thought it was just going to be a park or something.
Yeah, that does not come across on the map.
There is a park. but
Oh
it's
boy.
part of
So
the
you were
woods.
saying,
I
side
just
note.
want to make sure, that...
Oh, did you try to do
You know where
the
we're
Steam
going?
summer sale little kind of meta game they were doing with the community?
No, remember
Where you
how...
can win items on your wish list?
Right, and I didn't know that they actually paid you to do that. I thought it was just like a gamer rank, like, haha, I'm the most elite gamer there is.
It's really kind of felt...
No, they were giving you stuff off your wish list, but of course, everyone was like,
Yep.
I want Cyberpunk. I want Cyberpunk.
Right.
I'm trying to remember the sign, but like half the letters had fallen
Well,
off,
I
so
mean,
it's spelled
not that it
Keep
mattered.
Going.
I consider myself fairly astute, but I was looking at the rules trying to understand all the different currency systems.
Yeah, right.
Why am I playing for both fuel and points?
Yeah.
I don't understand this.
No offense, but your town sounds like
I didn't get invested in it at all
It's not like your town.
as a result
It
because
was
I
also
didn't know there
weird.
were actual rewards.
Couldn't you just... I think you could also just, join the winning team, mid-race.
Oh, really? Well, shit.
As
I should
well.
have paid attention.
Only, the top 3 people would get something. No, it was, I think a random 3 people on the winning team
Oh,
would
really?
get something. I don't know.
Well,
Steam gave away 5,000 games, and I'm willing to bet 4,930 were Cyberpunk.
It's 4
Right.
centuries old. You're not proud of that?
I'll have another shot in the winter, I guess.
Not really. No.
Personally, I'd have settled for the Konami pack that they released with all the old Castlevania games, but hey, that's me.
Hey, have you seen the TurboGrafx 16 is getting a mini system next spring?
Everything has gotten a little mini system. TurboGrafx, isn't that the... Oh, I'm trying to think. There's a really fun little knockoff that I played when I was younger. I'm trying to remember if it was on the TurboGrafx or not.
Oh, maybe. But the only reason
Anyways,
I'm really excited for it
go on.
is the original Rondo of Blood is coming out for it, hopefully without any of the issues that were present in the recent port that we just got.
There were issues with it?
So I heard. All the reviews
I remember
claimed that there were like technical bugs and slowdown and other weird things.
I had heard mostly it was some sort of complaints with controllers, which
really?
I think you can just remap. Yeah.
Oh,
I think
okay.
at this point on Steam it's sitting at mostly positive.
Oh, really? Okay. Huh.
Like
Yeah.
a normal bridge.
Yeah, it doesn't really look safe, does it?
We're gonna die here.
Less than welcoming.
Yeah, that's a
Or
Dark Souls
at
bridge
least it
right
doesn't look
there.
I
very-
don't know. I think we have to.
Oh, come on. It's the woods. There has to be, like, I don't know, other dirt.
Check out the graveyard first.
Sure. Maybe.
All right. Well,
Oh,
let's
but that,
just
yeah,
see
I
if
actually
it's
didn't
in
realize that it
cemetery
was,
or something.
Northwest. Literally,
getting a
it's only
favorable
1800s.
response, the Symphony of the Night and Rondo
That
pack.
cemetery. I'm kind of relieved.
But in any case, though, it'd still be cool to actually play it with the original controller. That's actually one of the things that
Go on.
That's one of the things that I like about these mini systems more than anything, is really just getting to experience the games kind of without any of the modern bells and whistles, in their native aspect ratio, and with the, or at least a very dedicated remake of the hardware they were meant to be played on. So like the SNES Classic and the NES, I really love that because, you know, it's a nice little bargain-priced package of really good games that play like they played in the 90s. So I'm hoping the TurboGrafx and the Sega Genesis Mini will be the same.
Yeah, the Sega Genesis, that's getting some, I think, a couple Mega Man titles, isn't it?
Yeah, that weren't actually
Isn't that getting the
release
Wily
date
Wars?
set. Yeah, that which the remake
yeah.
of the first three games, kind of Super Mario All-Stars style, and it was never released stateside before, at least not officially.
Yeah, I remember reading about that.
Oh, that's right. That's another game that I'm... Speaking of re-releases, that's another thing that I'm actually going to buy, is the physical copy of the Mana Collection when that comes out for the Switch.
Oh, that is coming out.
Yeah, technically it's already out, but I want the physical edition because, you know, I'm a dweeb.
No, because why not?
Yeah. Because no one can take the physical edition away from me without a fight. They can always just say that I don't own the copyright anymore for my digital.
Well, you know, because you don't own anything
Right.
in the
If they decide that I should rebuy it, I just have to rebuy it.
It's not even warm.
Oh boy.
Yeah, no juice.
Maybe the ghost will help us.
Not, unless I'm doing something wrong, it's not working.
No power.
So,
I mean,
what, 86
bad
people
power
died
is
on the
like
submarine. What are the chances of us having to fight all of them?
I like our odds. Wouldn't it be
Oh,
great
it's gonna
if
be
it's
like,
like
Metal Gear Solid 2 again.
I was thinking more like in the final act of A Way Out, when it just becomes a shooter.
A fairly competent one, too.
Yeah, it was
Wait,
fun.
Hey,
A
just
Way Out, there was a game that really subverted expectations.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it was a
That's
great game, but I had fun.
Why
Oh
wouldn't you
yeah,
lock it?
yeah. I would say it was great just by
Somebody
virtue
should
of
lock
its originality.
Maybe the guy in charge of the forest.
Well, I mean, it wasn't really original.
Maybe.
I mean, I don't think there was
Or he's
anything
dead.
original in it, but I mean, it was fun. I mean,
I thought
the
the
whole
whole
first
premise
half-
was original, like a co-op
Maybe he's
narrative that you had control over the way that it branched. I mean, I thought that was pretty good.
Terrorized on an island
well,
by
I mean, it
unseen
wasn't
forces
too
for
terribly
years.
much
Almost
different than
television.
like
Well, maybe
Kane
if
and
we get
Lynch or
power
Army
for
of
gaming,
Two,
we can
and
catch up on
the whole
subs.
plot of the first half of the game was like lifted straight out of Shawshank Redemption.
Yeah, but I mean, the examples you gave are literally just by the books co-op shooters. I mean, what I liked about this one was the way that it forced you to interact with your partner in more than just like combat
Be
scenarios.
my supervisor.
Well, I
Supervisor
mean, I
Jonas.
suppose you could also take the
So
other
what does it
route
say
and
to
say
do?
it basically just kind of
Let me
distilled
do
it down
it.
into some
That
quick
way,
time
if
events,
something
but
bad
I thought it
happens,
took all those
you
things
know,
and cobbled
Please,
them
I
together in a
handle
very
all
creative
two
way.
switches.
Yeah,
Well,
and because
a
of the
fun
way,
way.
yeah, because of the way that you interacted, by the time it was done, you know, I didn't want to kill you. I mean, I had to.
I mean, it was,
but-
I don't think it was too terribly different than, say, like the co-op in the Splinter Cell series.
Yeah. Oh boy,
What did you flip?
But
ghosty
yeah,
time.
it was
Is it
fun.
opposite of what we
And that
wanted?
whole
Maybe it
thing
was
at the
labeled
end.
wrong.
Well
The
done.
lamp's
What is
flickering.
going on
Do you
here?
think it's like on backup power now or something?
How you doing, Jonas?
Any ideas?
So how do you think ghosts cut power? Like, do they just use their ghost powers to make it stop, or do they have to manipulate machinery, which would require some knowledge?
Well, they are soldiers.
I can't believe this.
They were on a boat, yeah, so they probably have some working knowledge of this stuff.
There's got to be a way to turn the power on still.
Let's radio it. Oh boy. Hey, look, it's Vana.
You know, I keep forgetting the radio is a thing.
That's... God, I haven't heard this in forever. This is something my mom used to...
Yeah, that was actually worse than the first time.
Funhouse bullcrap.
Now it's gonna be like a what was that movie called where the kids cheat death and then death comes after them?
Final Destination?
Yes, it's gonna be a Final Destination scenario now with the fucking gondola.
Was that there?
It's fucking sitting in it. Who cares?
Alex?
Take me up the mountain.
All right. Alex! Not funny.
He starts puking his guts out.
Total opposite of funny.
It was worth it.
What a night.
Oh, what a night!
What a night.
What a night.
Late December back in '63. Alright, let's do this.
Humming like a barracuda.
I like how I cut him off. We're about to have a moment.
Well, this one is.
Did she say humming like a barracuda?
That's what I heard.
All
it
right.
must be a regional thing.
Dude, I'm fucking not getting on this when we're not infested with ghosts. I mean, you see that thing?
Yeah, I mean, you know, ghosts can do that to electricity. Yeah, why didn't they do this thing?
Where's regular Giuseppe when you need him? It's a full of a ghost.
Then again, I suppose if the ghost wanted you dead, you'd be dead.
I don't know. They seem to try
Maybe
to
it's like
kill Jonas.
Maybe it's like an it thing where they only want to kill you when you're really scared of them.
Oh, dude, if one of these things starts acting clownish, I'm gonna be pissed.
You were expecting it to.
Case of calcophobia, huh?
It didn't.
Yeah, clowns do freak me. Like, not even like in the pop culture, like, oh, clowns suck. No, like, I'm actually a little freaked out with them. There's something about the faces.
With my brother.
You know, I've never been exposed to clowns enough to really develop an opinion either way. I just feel bad because I think about how much they make being clowns, and that makes me sad.
Yeah.
I look at life in a weird way.
I don't know, there's just something like, the makeup makes them look distant and unhuman.
Could have just stayed home, you know?
It wasn't like he wasn't being forced to watch me. We were family. There's like a loyalty there.
Okay, I want to check out this tent, but it always cuts off the conversation whenever I do check something out.
I didn't mean... Yeah, of course.
Some
Alright, what do we got?
camp here, but it's weird. I don't know why they just leave their tent.
Looks kind of dumpy. Like,
you know what'd be great is if this actually ended up devolving into like a whole Scooby-Doo scenario.
Cool, like in the summer.
Like a wolf man comes out of the lake and just starts chasing us around, Benny Hill style.
Yeah, well, I'm over it.
Were you about to say Benihana style?
Yeah, I was about to say Benihana style. Oh boy.
You used to come here a lot as a kid, right? To the island. I mean that's what Ren...
Do you ever get deja vu? I feel like didn't we just walk through?
I can't tell if
That's funny.
Oh, we've walked into a Hanna-Barbera cartoon.
Right, if there's something to this, like the game fucking with you.
You have memories here, right?
Wait, wasn't this? We passed this a minute ago, right? And it wasn't burning?
I honestly don't remember.
Oh crap, we're gonna find out another friend's corpse.
This place had its good moments. So don't let tonight...
Who's supposed to be in this area anyways?
We're making our way towards Ren.
Fine. I won't hold it against the island, or whatever. I won't hold it against you or the island. I'll keep my memories. Happy?
You used to come
God
here
damn
a lot
it.
as a kid, right? To the island. I mean that's what Ren made it
We
sound...
have definitely been here before. This is weird.
What's weird? 'Cause I don't remember any of this.
Jonas, we've
Wouldn't it be
already done
great?
this.
It's all
how
like
strange.
that beer that she drank at the beginning. This is all like a PSA about not drinking.
Yeah, exactly about underage drinking.
Yeah, right.
Or, yeah.
It's kind of weird. I had the
Remember,
exact same
kids,
kind when I was a
one
kid.
drink,
Yeah. Why
and
would
you're
a
an
12
alcoholic.
only make two,
Vote
right?
Reagan.
Oh, shit.
Remember when Mario's actor Captain Lemieux.
Oh
but,
yeah.
Take that.
Well, was that drinking or was that
Drugs.
drinking or was it marijuana?
Oh, boy.
Drugs, yes.
What did he say? Like,
So it's
if you do
just-
drugs once, you will die in hell.
First you go to
or-
hell.
Yeah,
no,
then you
first
die.
you go to
Just,
hell,
you know.
and then you die.
That's right. Remember, kid,
Oh,
do
my
drugs, you're
goodness.
gonna go to hell and die.
Okay, I'd like to know where this is going.
Okay, I'd like to know where this is going.
We just want you to play with our balls.
Antagonize Whoever.
Alright, let's not, make it weird
Couldn't
now.
tell if it was a ball or
Radio
a skull
people.
because Discord is being
It does look kind of like a skull in all fairness, but it is a soccer ball.
Sense of humor.
A skull would have been
Oh,
appropriate.
what's that? Don't want to play anymore?
Yeah. Stop it, Fina.
Oh my god.
My doctor's not going to be happy with my blood pressure this year.
Yeah, mine neither.
Is it gonna attack? Shit.
Jonas!
Doctor's gonna be
Jonas,
more concerned about that tapeworm
where are
going to
you?
town on your stomach there,
Yeah,
Jonas.
right. The hatchet wound to your head after Jonas goes nuts. Oh, dude, speaking of co-op and horror, have you seen the new trailer for Man of Meridian?
I did not know that was gonna be co-op.
Yeah.
But no, I haven't seen the trailer, but
Is this an
But yeah, we're
Well, I mean,
going to be doing some co-op.
that'll be interesting. Yeah, they've got like a whole universe that they're planning to do with that series at this point, aren't they?
But Michael's...
Yes, it's like the first in a series of like creature feature horror movies, which I am super excited
we've
about.
Done this before.
What? We're still stuck? But I kicked the stupid ball and everything! What more do you want?
It's all right. We must have just missed something.
Should I have been paying attention to what I was doing?
It was weird. You were gone for a minute. I did the repeat thing again.
Oh, the tape
and
player.
My reflection talked to me.
Talk to you? What did it say? Or was it
Something
like,
anti-Semitic.
anything you could even
It turns out I'm struggling with my
She
latent
told Michael
homosexuality.
what to
It's a
do
long
about
story.
Rosa, which is, of course, totally useless.
The
advice
island is a
without
metaphor
Michael,
for
since
puberty.
Michael's still totally dead.
You know, at some point this is
And you
all
know
gonna make
Jason's
sense.
here somewhere.
I just hope it happens before
Just
we leave.
waiting for the first kid to make out with someone, and then
Huh. This looked
God, good old Jason
like
Voorhees,
super
the
old,
moralist.
but man, it's almost spotless.
I always thought he was a
It's one of
secular
those,
humanist.
Magnetophone.
Tomato, tomato.
You know, I didn't realize I felt
I'm just
like
talking
a
out
It's all
my
the
ass.
same
pressure
thing.
in my head until right now.
Oh boy,
Me doing that
Oh,
fixed
God.
the loop.
he's gonna explode,
Whatever
isn't he?
you did helped something.
Yeah, but you'll just go
I
back
think.
and rewind,
Let's just
so he'll
keep
be
going
fine.
and get Ren.
Hey, look, Vana's still there.
Hey, what if you run into yourselves? That'd be delightful.
Right. And also, like, what kind of time travel theory are we playing with? We talking Back to the Future rules, Chrono Trigger rules? What do we got?
Hmm,
So,
valid point.
ghosts. Huh?
What's your favorite?
I always
time...
like the
Go ahead. You first.
What do you think they
Oh no, I want to hear your question.
What's your favorite time travel story?
Ghosts.
I don't know.
I just hope they want to like.
I mean, mine's really obvious. It's Chrono Trigger, but
it.
I will give you a more interesting answer once I hear yours.
I don't know. I've never really read too much in that genre, just because.
But it's such a common trope; it's kind of hard to avoid. And when it's done bad, it really feels like a sloppy way out of the writing. But when it's done well, it can actually be pretty engaging. So
You know,
that's
the
why
only
I
one
asked.
I've ever read is H.G. Wells, I think.
Oh, the Time Machine?
Yeah, the actual
Yeah, the
first
original.
one.
Yeah, okay.
Which was okay. It was kind of like less about time travel, more about some sort of comment on society and the dead end of humanism, but
Right.
of the human condition. But
I will say, going back to my answer, my favorite narrative involving time travel has been Chrono Trigger, but I feel like the actual payoff for it wasn't until Chrono Cross. And I know that's not one that you have very fond experience with, but for me...
no, I've never played it.
Yeah, so Chrono Cross for me was, even though people
Oh, I
crucify
see
it for not being Chrono Trigger,
Okay. On another school
it
trip?
was it was the most like emotional game I had played up until that time, just because of not only the main character's journey, but then also the way that it. Oh, there is Nona. Sweet. But also the way that it.
Okay, just don't move. Okay.
That it builds off of the narrative in Chrono Trigger in a very unique way.
Nona, come on.
Don't come near me.
Basically, everything you did in Chrono Trigger like fucked up the world, and you have to set it right.
Nona, it's me, Alex.
One of these days I should play Chrono Cross, because I just don't see how the two games are related. They just don't look the same thematically.
No, and almost intentionally so. Like, they wanted Chrono Cross to do its own thing. But when you finally do get to the point where it's like, oh, wait, this is actually a direct sequel, it's kind of shocking, actually.
What are you talking about? Back at the beach?
I'm talking about the Alex.
Yeah, between that and Xenogears, those are the only games I regret that I haven't played yet.
And I lost track of everybody.
You know,
where's
Chrono
the
Cross.
time?
That wasn't us.
Chrono Cross would be a really fun one to do on this channel eventually. I mean, that would be pretty ambitious, but.
About my grandfather. You're just gonna stand there politely and tell me if you've seen Clarissa.
She jumped out a window.
No, we haven't, but we're Ren right now.
Fucking watch that bitch die.
Maybe seen him.
Might have even pushed her if I had the chance.
Yeah, right. I was moving towards the window with the express purpose of pushing her in mind.
Forget you.
Nona.
Wow, Nona, you're a bitch.
Why didn't you just do what she said? She was
Well, I mean, is
obviously
Jonas any better?
I mean, God, just
Christ, I just wanted to help her, all right?
help. That's how you help. Stay there. No. God forbid you should ever try and stop a suicide. What if she...
Wait, like a few minutes ago.
I mean...
Look, I'm sorry, okay?
I'm
I
not.
didn't think she was that bad.
Just forget it. I'm sure we'll catch up with her later. So... whatever.
He's got a thing for Nona.
To the campgrounds.
Here we go. Vana? There he is. Wait, we didn't take a picture of that. Did we?
Hey, there's the soccer ball.
You know, at this point, I'm gonna be like really upset if it turns out the ghosts are just like misunderstood.
Back at the bridge,
I want them to
why'd
be
you
like
think this was
malevolent
yourself?
and evil.
You could have let me do it.
It's kind of the way it always is. Something is evil until the last 5 minutes of the game, then we try to just kind of level everything out morally.
All I
There are
wanted
no bad
was
guys.
love.
And actually, help me understand, why would an island need anything like that anyway? Like, nobody's going anywhere.
This was a...
I'm not convinced this island's real.
Yeah, right. We're on kind of a lost scenario where
I'm
they.
not convinced she's just not in a coma.
Is supposed to be the first thing
Like the ferry at the beginning of the
built or
game, it
whatever
actually
on the
sunk,
island.
and this
I
is all
guess
like a
it's
fever dream.
It doesn't
And then
have
it's
sun
just
or
straight up
anything.
like
Jacob's ladder.
Bioshock.
What else are you gonna say
Oh,
about
yeah,
it,
that could be
well,
too.
other than People got thirsty and drank.
Speak-
I mean, yeah, Jacob's ladder. If you're gonna go way that way.
That would suck, actually.
I think I'm kind of a slacker.
A couple movies I just refuse
Like,
to
I
watch, and
wouldn't
that's one
find
of
Any
them.
of this stuff interesting?
Jonas.
Dude,
I think
did
you're
you
smart.
see that? Speaking
Come
of
on, what are you
remakes,
talking about?
did you see that Jacob's Ladder is getting
No.
I don't know if
just
it's like a
sometimes get
remake or a
these, like,
pseudo
whiffs
sequel
of-
or
I don't know.
yeah.
I can't think of the
Seeing
word.
as how remakes are all the rage right now because sequels have too much invested in continuity, I'm gonna guess it's
Probably a reboot.
reimagining.
Yeah, that's kind of how I'm interpreting it.
God, speaking of reboots, didn't Disney release 4 live-action movies this year?
Yeah, there was Aladdin and now holy shit. Yeah, there was Aladdin and now we've got Lion King coming up.
Okay, I've straight up forgotten who this is.
This is the finger quotes best friend,
I'm appreciative,
but he's kind of a
but I can
douche.
still nitpick your methods.
I thought he was a woman this whole time.
Any idea
Nope,
what's going on?
that'd be a boy. He's just wearing girl jeans.
Must be the way
Oh, for
station.
God's sake! Oh,
Actually, help me
he's gonna
understand,
kill
why
himself.
Would an island need anything like that anyway?
Ugh, Jonas, we're repeating the same stuff again.
We are? There's your boy.
Hey, Ren. Are you all right?
Ren. He's gonna throw himself off the
Ren?
goddamn cliff, isn't he?
Oh, wait, I remember Ren now.
Seriously, Ren, you can have a drug freak out on your own time. I don't have the patience to worry about you right now, so come on. look
Remember,
lighter.
kids, don't do drugs. Here we go. He's
What's
gonna
he
do
doing?
it.
Is
Don't
he,
do
like,
it, you fucker.
Sleepwalking?
Ren,
Fuck over here. Nope.
go in there.
Hold on.
Come
Hold
on,
still.
pal, the neighbors are here and they want to borrow some sugar.
What are those, safes or
Drugs.
Oh, it's the
cabinets?
tape player thing again.
Alarm.
Oh, okay.
Let's
I
do
hope
this.
you have a plan B.
Yeah, but none of you are
I
getting
don't
me
know if
laid,
you
so.
remember, but the last time we
Well,
got
you just
stuck, we used
break
one of
his
these things to
ankles,
get
and then
out,
he can't
so
go anywhere.
I'm not just messing around right now.
Yeah, I remember. Kind of.
Okay, so that's one playing. Let's get the other one going. It starts playing the theme from the ghost town in Pokemon.
Hey, where'd Ren
It just
go?
turns out it's the
He was
soundtrack
standing
backwards.
Right there.
I thought this would have fixed it, like last time.
That's the one that like made
Stuff?
people kill
Yeah,
themselves,
I think-
supposedly, right? In the
I think
creepy
how it
pastas.
feel is foggy.
Yeah, the spooky spaghettis.
Yeah, the
Ren
spooky
must have
spaghettis.
used this to call us.
Spoop sketties.
Smashed.
I want to get smashed. Ren.
Oxenfree. This is more like do-over.
Oh shit. Vinaz got Ren.
Oh, like Ollie Oxenfree? Is that what this
Yeah,
is
that's
like?
the only thing I can think
Maybe
of,
we
but
shouldn't go near him.
Ren, can you hear me?
hey,
I know
buddy.
they say don't move somebody with a spine injury, but it's like we got to do something, right?
This is a little different than a trampoline accident. He's like turning into the Star Child.
I know
The
it's
what?
different. I know
What's
it's
that a
different.
reference
Just saying
to?
I don't
we
know.
should do something. I don't know what, but something.
All right, you fuck him. Why do I have to fuck him? One of us has got to fuck him.
Where's that soccer ball?
Okay, yeah, ready to fucking peg him.
We just leave it him?
Yep.
Aren't you gonna turn on your radio?
Oh, damn you, Nick. You're right.
As soon as you run out of ideas,
Always,
you realize, oh, right.
The MacGuffin, of course.
Alright, how do I pick up Rush Limbaugh on here?
And another thing about Obama. This whole island is a liberal conspiracy.
I don't know.
The goddamn Democrats and their stupid ghosts trying to make you afraid of what Donald Trump's vision for our country is. Well, wake up, America.
You know, I can't believe he's still on the radio. Like, of all the celebrities I knew as a child who are slowly dying, he seems to keep hanging in there.
Yeah, you know, I'm noticing, like, with a lot of these conservative talk show personalities, they all tend to be, you know, of the same physical proportions, like overweight and just a lot of anger, but their hearts never explode. Like, I'm wondering if it's like some kind of pact with the devil, or...
Ghouls don't die, is why.
Yeah, right?
Jonas!
Yeah.
Abounding. Not one. Silly.
It's time to put the reins of destiny back in the hands of men. Oh, boy.
Time to pick your favorite.
Nick, sometimes your siblings float, right? What do you do?
Call a scientist.
Can we, help you? Or...
Call a scientist and an old priest and a young priest.
Maybe, but I don't really.
Grounded.
Adler.
I like the idea that these ghosts are just screwing with you, and the concept of getting something out of it never came up.
Yeah, right?
That old woman? What does she have to do with anything?
Do you have quarters?
Please insert quarter to play again. Okay, another random question for the night, Nick. One of the places that I've really been wanting to take you, and I know you don't drink, but this is different. Have you ever been to a barcade?
Oh, this is where you essentially get trashed and play games.
Yeah.
In public.
Yeah, pretty much. They have like all the old arcade machines.
You're alive?
That's a brilliant way of trying to revive the arcade genre in general.
I agree.
Just add alcohol.
And then they built one in Bloomington, so...
I mean, I've been here.
I haven't been yet, but I've been wanting to go. It's just called the Cade, and it's oh, it's actually right by that Hot Pot place. So I'm thinking you come here. We hit up that parking garage.
How's that Hot Pot place doing? Did they ever fix the ventilation system?
Yes, everything's back up to normal.
That's good.
They're doing well. Oh, so now you want our help, Nona.
So, if anyone can... What is this?
Let's see, where is she? I'll tell me in a second.
I'm trying to communicate with the...
With, Vana?
Doesn't.
Idiot.
Yeah.
Come on, she's trying.
No, she's fucking stupid, Ren. She's fucking stupid.
She's not
No, I think 3 out of 4 party members is good enough.
Yeah, that's right. That's enough to, like, get our story straight for the police so it doesn't look like I mastermind this whole thing.
I think it's actually locked.
Not from this side.
Alright, officer, we got 3 people here who all say it was Scooby-Doo ghosts. Okay, go back to the comm tower. Can do.
Save Ren. Done. Save Clarissa.
Well,
technically complete.
We'll put a check next to that one. It's like right over her face, so it's kind of ambiguous. But yeah, dude, that's like my definite plan for the next time you come here is hit up Homie Hot Pot and then just go right across the street to the Cade.
Well, that'll do.
The
yeah, I
cool
just
thing...
need to
Go ahead.
find a weekend that's free.
Sure, man. And take your time, but don't take your time. The cool thing about the Cade, too, is that they actually have an open policy where you're allowed to just bring in whatever system you would like.
Oh, I thought you said bring in alcohol. And
no,
like,
no. No, you can't
Sure.
BYOB. But you can bring your own game console. And they have TVs at, like, every booth that you can plug them into.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it's basically just go there, sit down, and play games in a relaxing atmosphere with good drinks.
Wait. Isn't that what you do in the comfort of your own home on Fridays anyways?
Yeah, but you pay more for it, Nick.
Huh.
And I'm not mixing my own drinks.
Oh, man.
I guess it is nice to have someone take care of that for you.
Oh, 2 a.m. You know, I read the last one as I am, as in like, oh, this is gonna have like
I did too.
I was thinking it's gonna be like a god thing. Okay, will you fucking stop, controller?
A year ago, out in Salem, we took over a state.
Yeah, I read it as I am Jonas for some reason.
To bring us a new
No, I
gotcha.
was like thinking like Yahweh. It's like, oh, good, this is gonna get all religious and preachy on us, isn't it?
Yes,
Wait,
I
she
am
ditched the
who
test?
am.
She had already blown off this like super
I am a
important for school
yam,
placement
and that's
aptitude
all that
test
I
once.
am.
I am
I think she was
Superman.
indisposed.
Michael had just died like a month or 2 before.
Wait, okay, who's Michael?
Her dead brother. Jonas is her new brother.
Whatever, that's not part of the story. Anyways, she was gonna
Oh.
retake it, and on the day of,
Okay.
I had to
So the way
emergency
she
call her
explained it
way
last
up.
episode,
Just picture, like,
her brother
Little House on the
died,
Prairie.
and then her parents split up because
It's
they
alright,
were just
really?
upset
You don't know
about it.
Little House on the
And
Prairie?
Yeah, they
then
tend to
her
be-
dad remarried,
Oh.
and that's how Jonas entered the picture.
Really?
I see,
was the
okay.
thing you did.
I guess.
Wow, she's very tolerant to that jackass for someone not related to her by blood.
Sure.
And the funny part is,
Right.
I'd taken that same test after dosing a bunch of cough medicine, and I still aced it. So she
Maybe they have
would've
kind of
been
like a
able to
Tom
walk.
Hagen
Maybe
sort
they
of
know that.
relationship where,
She's still
you know,
doing
he's
her
not blood,
thing.
but he's still the best son.
Maybe that's why this is a
Thought maybe
more
we're going the
meaningful
Shazam route, like we all share rooms in the same
Probably should have taken the test.
Really?
boarding
Even
house.
if at the time she didn't care. How
That
come?
too.
You're saying this? The guy who doesn't like school thinks
Hey,
I
look,
should
Vinod's
skip
still
my
here.
friend's concert to take an exam?
Listen, it's just
It's gonna
You
grab
know,
me,
to-
isn't it?
I was good at what
To
you
this
guys are
day-
good at, which is being smart.
Oh yeah, there
wouldn't
he
waste
is. There's
one of
that
my
boy.
few minutes
To this
today.
day, I still don't know who the Phantom Menace
Hey,
was,
I'm
and I still don't know what Vinaz's plan was.
I'm not that smart.
The
Jonas.
Phantom Menace, like
Nothing
as in
really
Star Wars?
placed here.
Yeah, Star Wars. Sorry.
So, okay, so that wasn't like one and the same comment. Those are just two different pieces of pop culture. that
Two
you still
things
don't,
I have struggled with my entire life.
I think that was the point of Vana and the Okirii. Like, even though they were like technically the true villains of that game, you never fucking get to address it because they're just so far above you. It's like, well, we can't do anything about the Okirii, but we can kill Vayne, so let's kill Vayne.
I also like the idea that in that drama of two empires at war, we're never really shown proof that the Rosarian Empire exists. There's just El Cid. And for all I know, maybe he's the only guy in the Empire.
El Cid and his band of hookers, Nick.
Well, he says, but yeah, maybe those are the only people in the Empire, you know?
It's like a very small operation. Just like a ragtag
Maybe it's
effort.
just a whole big conspiracy.
What the hell am I doing?
I always thought Dalmasca was the other. I always thought Dalmasca was.
Well, Dalmasca's like the tiny, like.
The tiny.
Yeah, the nation
tiny
state that's
small
sandwiched.
city.
Yeah,
in
sandwiched
between
between
these
the two of them. Yep.
Giant empires. Dalmasca has more interactable places than any of those other two empires. So.
All right, because that's just where you are for most of the game.
Yeah.
But no, I actually really liked 12 in that regard. It was kind of, I mean, a little more information on what the Okiria are and like why you should be working for them would have been great. Because really, like, at the end of the day, it kind of felt like Vana actually had the goal that I agreed more with. It's just that Vane was a murderous psychopath, so we had to put a stop to that. But like, if Vana had like chosen Ash or something, he's like, hey, history back in the hands of man. I'd have been like, yeah, okay, fuck right, Vana, let's do it. but you kind of end up unwillingly or unwittingly. Oh shit!
Well, it was it was Vane or it was Sid, you know,
aiding the Okirii, and they're actually like these god complex monsters.
You're a bunch of psychos to ever try that, but good to know.
Where's Jonas?
Where he belongs, away from us.
Jonas. Huh. Oh, there he is. He made it. Sorry, guys, I had to take another piss. I'm using some serious supplements for my workouts.
You know, I hear that when you run marathons and stuff like that, if you eat mustard packets, it gives you a burst of energy.
Really?
Yeah.
It's like one of those things where like the flavor is so disagreeable by itself that your body's just like kicked into hyper alertness.
It's got something to do with like all the salt and something in it.
Oh, okay.
This is just coming out of speaker.
I forget, but my brother would tell me when he was traveling around the country doing those Spartan races, restaurants would always get ticked because runners would come in, get a cheap sandwich, and then leave with all the mustard condiments. Yep.
That's hilarious.
And then at the site of the actual race, that's all you'd see is just a bunch of empty mustard packets.
I see you down there.
Does it depend on the actual like type of mustard? Is it just yellow mustard? Or?
It's just yellow commercial mustard.
Ever mustard, okay. Personally, I don't go to a marathon without a minimum of Dijon.
She sounds a little off. I don't know her well enough.
She's probably at least a little scared. She was freaked out when we ran into her, and we still haven't found her best
No, where's
friends.
Sunday, and I don't like that.
I'm so glad I took that second brownie.
What?
We are all high right now, aren't we?
It's just about to start doing its thing.
Ren, we need you sober right now. We need you capable. How could you be so stupid?
Wait, you're not messing with us? You seriously took another one?
It was like half of one, all right? It's just to level me out.
Yeah, okay. I drive better when I'm drunk.
That's what it does.
Officer?
Fine. If that's what it takes to get you through the night, then okay. Great.
I don't need it. I just...
Wait, is this an oil rig, or what is this we're climbing?
Radio tower. Do you remember that Simpsons, it's a relatively new one, where they do, Homer's a member of a band, and, like, Marge comes to, like, get him off drugs and level him out, and when she flushes all of his syringes, he goes, "No, I need it." And then Marge is like, "Little did I know that was his insulin."
That's about all that I'm getting.
Turns out he really did need it.
But hey, have you figured out what's going on yet? You have to know something.
It's been ghosts. No, not ghosts.
It's like that BoJack episode where his sister flushes all of his opioids down the toilet. And she's like, "Oh, well, you needed those? Well, yeah, to get high, and also I did hurt my back at one point, so technically, yeah, that was medication still, so thanks."
Oh, man.
Adler.
Yeah, she has a boat. Had a boat. I mean...
Oh, boy. Thank God for that memory.
Yeah, where's the boat? Let's get out of here.
Fuck on that boat. I think we've still got to go back for Clarissa. Ugh.
Oh, we gotta find the key.
Her mail every day. I know that they have the key.
Okay, so
No, we are not. We are not gonna go with the plan. The first plan put forth by the group's resident Burnout.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Come on.
Yeah.
Well,
Guys, I'm right here.
Jonas kind of does have a point here. Like, do you know there's a boat, or is this like when you knew the teachers kept liquor in the lounge?
Come on. I was like 13 when I thought they all
You ever have a
got
teacher that would like
This
drink
is a real
discreetly
thing.
during
There's a boat
class?
At her dock.
Ren, understand it is completely
You know, I don't know. I was
in this
pretty
to
ignorant
begin
of that
with.
stuff when I was a
What?
kid.
You wanna
I did
say
have a
things
teacher who was
are
sleeping with
really
one of the
bad?
students.
Come
Oh,
on,
nice.
Jonas, this is nobody's fault. Ghosts are never anybody's fault.
They kept him
certainly
as a
not
football
ours.
coach.
yeah, guys.
Yeah, we had
This isn't
a
really a
what was he?
productive.
Government
It should
teacher,
be
I think, in high
obvious to
school
even the
who
cheap seats
whose
that you're the
coffee
only
always smelled
weirdo
just a
who
little
throws
bit like
this whole social
mouthwash.
harmony thing we got going on out of whack. I mean, we all grew up with each other.
Guys, you know there's no television cameras here, right? Take the energy down a notch.
Yeah, fuck you
All
guys.
right, I read that as everybody clam down.
Clam down.
The
The
I
clamming
thought it
of
was
the
something
storm.
they said. Yes, the clam before the storm.
The stories I heard about this
Oh,
guy,
good stuff.
he's a maniac.
But yeah, dude, we've got to do Mana
gonna try
Meridian
some only
and
legitimate
those
means
other
of getting out
games
of here if you buy
co-op,
into
like
this
for
crap.
sure.
Legitimate means? What are you even talking about? You have no idea.
Guys, stop it. Stop. The collective neuroses call a truce, okay?
Yes, please.
Yeah,
Look,
fuck all
I
you
like
guys.
how I like how they all keep battling on about unrelated stuff, and it's like, guys, there's goddamn ghost on this island.
Yeah,
Let's
right?
talk about
Is back
that.
on Main Street.
And the backup plan for when this thing
Murder
fails
Vana is not going to be happy with
is
this.
two of us have to stay here by the semi-functioning walkie.
Fuck
You know,
guys.
I totally forgot the part in 12 where Vane turned into Conan the Barbarian.
Not that you wouldn't
Honestly,
Oh yeah, at the very
anything
end.
to get me off this town.
Yeah, I
Like
was.
Roy Vane.
Specific configuration of young people would do.
No, it was funny because I was playing through 12 last year, to give the game a full run through, and then that happened. I was like,
be. Yeah.
why do I not remember this?
You
Is this a
blocked it out.
graphical overhaul?
Are you kidding? Your food is going to start kicking in any second. Beyond that, you're a completely unreliable basket case.
I am not a basket case.
Just shut up, both of you.
Sorry.
I'm gonna start
Okay,
slapping
keeping
some
in mind who
bitches.
You've been able to depend on the whole night.
Yes.
Ah,
keeping in mind who you're
finally,
tired of.
a game that the millennial
weren't coming
YouTube
with
celebrity
you.
crowd can
Yeah,
relate
your
to.
oldest pal.
Nona? Wanna
We're minutes away from Ren releasing a diss track.
I mean,
Right.
I guess.
Why
This
are you
isn't-
making me shack up with
it's
this guy?
Why? This is why.
Maybe
Easy
you should
punch
just
that
leave.
ass all night.
Right?
This is a total punt, Alex.
Yeah. This
No,
isn't.
it's fine. This will
Oh,
be a
punts.
good- If you don't want to take sides, don't take sides. But no, nobody's happy with this.
Yeah, well, I don't really care right now what you're happy with. See you soon.
Come on, Nona. Let's go get gay together.
Okay, now what was the plan in all this?
Find the gate key. Go back to town.
Ah, okay. Well, I guess that's just about a stopping point, huh?
Yeah, I think that'll do. We'll get to the next part where it actually saves so that I don't have to...
Yeah, I think you got to go to another scene or
Yeah,
something.
yeah, just have to screen transition. But, you know, I'm actually not too upset that that happened because I like the idea that we actually passed the quiz.
Yeah, she
Just
can
in
answer all the
case.
questions right, and Jonas still gets abused anyways.
Right. And I think the Clarissa thing where she jumped out of the window was supposed to happen, regardless. So
Yeah,
I didn't see much of a way we could have stopped that or prevented it.
No, wait. Stop.
No, Clarissa, not you. Not like this. Let me help. I mean, did you ever...
What will we... Oh.
There was like one of those stupid things on Facebook where it's a collection of like funny pictures and like it was all these like church bulletin mishaps or spelling errors, and one of it was don't kill yourself, let the church help.
That's great. That reminds me, in Cambodia, there was a sign on one of the doors in the hotel that said, "Please feel free to take advantage of the maid."
Okay. Well,
Which I'm assuming was just bad English to let us know, hey, there's a maid here. You don't have to clean your own stuff up. Or I don't know. I mean, maybe they really meant that. But, well, on that note.
Nick really thought him and the maid had something special. All right. Well, guys, thank all two of you for watching, which I think is just me and Nick.
You sit in the,
But,
I don't know. Rex is here. No, he's asleep.
I just forgot.
You guys are so fucking boring. Jesus. But yeah, next time on Play the Hits, we'll head back into town, try to get the key, and figure out where we can steal this
I'm also
boat.
just, like, never there.
Yes, the conclusion to Spooky
where-
Shutter Island
I
here.
don't know if you
Excellent.
noticed, but
We'll
if
see you next time. As always, thank you so very much for watching, and see you then.
get suspended. But suspensions are like paid vacation. You can just do your